Today I'm going to share a real life example of how God needs you. And when I say God needs you, I don't mean that God is lacking in any way, shape, or form. That's not what I mean by that. I mean it in a different way, in the way that I'm about to share. So this morning my mom came to me completely distraught. She had been searching for her purse all morning long and to no avail. I mean, she thought she had completely lost her mind. Maybe some of you have had this happen to you before, but imagine having your life in a single itty bitty little leather container called a purse. So you can imagine her panic when she had been looking for her life, essentially, all morning long. So at this point, this poor woman was on the phone with her bank to get her credit cards canceled. Because after searching all morning long, this woman had little hope that she would find her life. And listen, I am no perfect daughter. I am no perfect person. I am no perfect anything. Just ask anybody who knows me. But very likely you don't know anybody who knows me, so don't ask. I am one of the least qualified perfect persons out there. You know, when you think about that actually, you would surmise that maybe that means that I'm a bad person, but that's not what I'm trying to say. I just am not perfect, okay? Let's just leave it at that. And yet, somehow, in this moment, God was able to use me. I had the thought in that moment, go look in the cars in the garage, okay? So, I mean, easy enough, not a hard thing to do. I go look in the first car. Nothing. I know, I'm sorry, that was anticlimactic. I have no reasons. So I go look in the second car. There it is. Yeah, I know, you thought it wasn't coming that time because of what I did before, but it did. It did come. Yeah, I found it. And here's what's so interesting about me finding the purse. I wasn't smart enough to say a prayer. I wasn't smart enough. I wasn't wise enough. I wasn't in tune enough. I just went and looked. Okay, so let's get that out of the way first. I wasn't the one who prayed. But guess what? I later found out that my mom did. My mom said a prayer and asked God to help her find her purse. And listen, could God have told her where to find the purse? Yeah, I think so, absolutely. But here's the unique thing. Even though my mom was 100% worthy, her mind was simply just in a different circumstance altogether than my mind. And because of that, I think God was able to use me to help find the purse. Let me explain. Later, my mom told me many times that she was never going to look in the car that I found it in because she knew in her head that she had never put it there. And she hadn't. What happened was that somebody else had put it there, probably just trying to be helpful, thinking that she would need it there in the future. Even if God had told her over and over and over, the likelihood that she was going to go was low, just simply because she knew in her head there was 0% chance that it was there. As for me, I had no context. I was just a fresh slate. Because of that, I think in that circumstance, I was more open to looking in the place that it was. Therefore, God was able to use me to find it. And God needs you in your own circumstances, which He only knows, He alone knows. And He knows them so well that He knows exactly who you can help. And He will use you if you're willing. Now, in my circumstance, in my story, I am nothing. This was God working through a person in a certain circumstance of mind and environment that He could use them to answer somebody's prayer. And He can do the same thing for you. And He wants to use you. Just like Paul says in the Corinthians, every part is needed. You are needed. And I'll tell you, I am a small part. I am but a fingernail. But you know what? Fingernails are important too. In fact, fingernails are so important that we decorate them sometimes. Honestly, guys, would you like to live a life where you can't scratch anything? No, you think I'm joking, but I'm dead serious. Look up people who are paralyzed, and they will tell you not being able to itch a scratch is one of the worst things. So stick with me, guys. I'm being dead serious. Every person is needed, no matter how small you think you are. And this story that I just told you is living evidence that God does use even the smallest, the most insignificant of humans to help his children and build his kingdom and answer people's prayers. God will use you if you are willing. And God bless.